another video of a few movies and talk about some of the comic books that are supposed to come out this week. Wasn't able to pick them up. Again, right now, very poor and really busy with our new place. But I will just mention a few that I'm excited that have been released recently and will be excited to read once I do get my pickups for the, I think it's the 4th, this first week of August. And those are Hellboy the Storm, issue number 2, Amazing Spider-Man 639. I know it's the omit, a lot of people are angry about it, but it's just kind of interesting to read because myself, I don't think it really happened, and it's just one of those things that Mephisto thinks everybody has, that has happened. And I know Peter, with his identity, you know, it's himself and some of the heroes that did know his identity are kind of saying, well, I don't know how you got the genie back in the bottle, but something's up. So I know that their marriage and something's going to happen with Mephisto and everything that happened because of the one more day thing. It's gonna come back. So, and the reactions that you guys are getting about the loss of their marriage and everything, that's what was supposed to happen. That's how strong it was supposed to be. So don't be mad. I think keep reading, and something's gonna happen eventually. Okay? We'll keep telling ourselves that. If something doesn't happen, then we can be mad. Avengers Prime, issue number 2. That one I'm probably the most excited to read for the upcoming books here. Just great. I mean, out of Captain America, Steve Rogers, Iron Man and Thor. Great story happening just right after the siege. Great. Issue number 1 is awesome. So this limited series, I'm so excited to read. Captain America 608 and Hit Monkey issue number 2. So that's not all the books I'm getting for that week, but just the ones I'm kind of excited for. And now I'll show you guys some movies that I picked up a little while ago from the movie gallery that's going out of business. Picked them up for a good deal. I picked these ones up when they were 80% off. Now movie gallery is up to 85% off. Also a note, Kick-Ass, the movie on DVD and Blu-ray, has come out. Again, I'm poor and I can't get the movie because the movie gallery is closing down, and I haven't gotten a new movie on its release date, I think, since the Wolfman movie. So yeah, that's that. So I'll just show you a few here. We have The Mummy, Tomb of the Dragon, Dragon Emperor with Jet Li. This wasn't really the best one out of them, but good enough. So there's that one. We got Push, superpowers, you know, telekinetic stuff, some Jedi mind stuff. The Spirit, which was a graphic novel. I never read the graphic novel, but this was kind of good. One that I have know nothing about, Ninja. Friday the 13th Killer Cut. I haven't watched it yet. I don't think I even really watched the original movie, but I'm interested in that one because I really like the Jason X one. So I kind of want to go back and see some of the older Friday the 13th stuff. A comedy superhero movie. This one was funny, just making fun of a lot of superhero stuff, and had a lot of X-Men and Spider-Man stuff that they made fun of. Here's one that I borrowed from my sister to watch, Clash of the Titans, which is a more recent release, and this one was really good. This one is a remake, I believe, and this was actually really good. A lot of fun, a lot of interesting. If you like God of War, or, Lord of the Rings, those epic kind of tales, and this is for you. Here's the main one that I want to talk to you guys about that I got from eBay. It only cost me about $3.70, and then a little bit more than that for shipping. So, you know, $7. A movie, brand new, under $10. I've already opened it and watched it. Comic Book Villains. I watched this movie a while ago, and I rented it when it first came out, which was, I'm not sure if it shows here. Yeah, I can't even see the date on it right now. But this movie, a kind of dark comedy about these two comic book store owners, and they're on the trying to get this collection from this old lady whose son passed, who had collected these comic books, you know, for 40, 50 years, whatever it was, and some really expensive books. So I'll read you the back here. It says, to some, comic books are a hobby, but for Raymond McGillicuddy and Norman Link, they're a way of life. Both men own comic book stores in the same sleepy town, and both are often the hottest ticket in town. Both are after the hottest ticket in town. A rare collection of old comic books, potentially worth millions to the right dealer. However, when the elderly elderly owner won't sell, it becomes a madcap free-for-all with friend turning against friend in a battle for the loot. As the stakes get higher, their antics take a dark turn and begin spiraling into a dangerous game of greed, betrayal, and murder. This one, I think, is definitely a pickup for all comic book collectors. Like I say, it's kind of a dark comedy, but just you get to see a lot of little tidbits of comics and you know, the shops. And I think I even saw a few titles at Captain Strange Life that I've probably seen on your videos. Some old ones. They talk about Amazing Fantasy 15. They show a copy of Spider-Man #1. Oh heck, a lot of those golden and silver age books that are just amazing. And some things happen with some books in this book that you're just like, oh my goodness, right? Like, you guys just have to watch this one. Watch this and watch it, watch it, watch it. Comic book villains. Yeah, definitely pick up. And a few recognizable actors in it as well. So it's not the worst, you know, for actors either. So really good. Not sure what else I want to talk about. What can I say? The end of Grim Hunt, the Amazing Spider-Man, the Grim Hunt storyline. I want to mention that there was one saying in there, I can't remember whether Spider-Man or somebody said it to Spider-Man, is the one line that says, "Pain is inevitable, suffering is optional." And I really like that line. I haven't liked a saying from a comic book in a long time. I think that one was awesome. It stuck with me. And I think it's good advice. I think it really, you know, rings true. And I think you can take that saying into your own life. And myself, I come from a very poor family, and I'm trying to create something better for my family, for my son and my wife. And it's always building up. So, I mean, I haven't had the best of life. So I've had a lot of pain. But the suffering is optional. And I thought that was very interesting, you know, and what I'm going to do, how I'm going to take everything that's happened to me and everything, you know, that you might get barraged on in your daily life, you know, everything that kind of pushes you down, you know, don't let yourself get down, you know, bring yourself up. So, you know, comic books can be really good. I mean, depending on the writer, they can really have a lot of good advice, I think, in the books, and that's awesome. And I've mentioned something, too, with my wife, that out of everything, you know, having as little money as we do, you know, comics keep me sane, and I'm pretty happy and content as long as I get my books. You know, I've had to cut down on a lot of titles that I have gotten, but they keep me sane, they keep me grounded, they keep me happy, you know, and I can just read a book, I can relax and drift off and not let any of my worries, you know, get to me. And yeah, it's the one thing that helps me, you know, go through a hard day or whatever. I mean, besides talking to my wife, right? I mean, she's my best friend, my love, so she helps me through. But when I just need a zone and, you know, go to my own, you know, metaphorical fortress of solitude, it's me reading comic books. So yeah, so I don't know, what do comic books mean for you guys? I mean, as being a collector, and what do they do for you, really? You know, I enjoy collecting them and getting artwork and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just throwing it out there. I don't even really know what I'm blabbing about, so, but I'd say that's that. Thank you guys for sticking around. Yeah, hopefully I get some of my books soon enough, and that's it. Oh, one other mention, I guess, to the neighbors that live upstairs, because we're in a basement suite, happens to be the new sergeant at the police detachment here. So that was, I thought that was very interesting, and I knew that before coming in, and I think that's just awesome. His family is great, and I think it's good to have a neighbor like that. Nobody's going to mess with your home here for sure, and I have no problems with that. My sensei, he is a retired RCMP who was in the detachment for 26 years, and having the sergeant being our upstairs neighbor is, yeah, I think it's really a privilege having them here. So. Yeah, okay, that's it. I'm ending the video. See you guys later. Bye.